Hello friends, welcome to the new lecture. In this lecture, we are going to see how to configure load balancer with Autoscaling group. So in US East 1 region, we'll configure one VPC with internet gateway and we'll take subnet. Application load balancer we'll use in this lab. So Autoscaling group. In Autoscaling group, we'll mention min, max and desired capacity as 2 so that it will launch 2 instances initially. Instance A and instance B, for example. So whenever we try to access application which is hosted on instance A and no instance B, the application load balancer will share the traffic to 2 instances. So whenever instance goes down and there is a failure of instance, application load balancer will stop sharing the traffic to that failed instance, and even autoscaling group will terminate the instance, and autoscaling group will launch new instance. Whenever new instance launch, once it is up and running, the application load balancer will start sharing load to that new instance. So this is our overall lab base. Before jumping into AWS console, let's see the steps. So we'll create a VPC and we'll create internet gateway, and attached to that VPC we'll create the subnets, and we'll modify the subnet routing table towards internet gateway and create launch template, so which will be useful in autoscaling group. We'll create autoscaling group and we'll select application load balancer for this one. So let's jump into AWS console now. I'm in AWS console now in US East 1 region. So let's go to VPC, your VPC, create VPC. Just give test VPC, mention the range 10.10.0.0/24 range, we're getting here. Create VPC. VPC got created. Let's create internet gateway. Create internet gateway, IGW. Create internet gateway. So internet gateway got created, but we need to attach this to our VPC. Currently it is detached. So just click on attach to VPC. Select our VPC. Just now we created it. Attach to internet gateway. Okay, so internet gateway is attached to this VPC now. You can verify the status here. So this is a VPC attached. Okay, let's go to subnets. Create subnets. Select our VPC. Just create subnet public subnet 1, and I'm selecting first range. In this range we'll create 10.10.1.0/24 is the subnet range. Create subnet, and I'm going to create another subnet because we are using autoscaling group, right? There we need to mention 2 subnets minimum for this application load balancer. Do subnet 2. At this time I'm going to select another availability zone. (10.10.2.0/24). Create subnet. So if you clear filters, you can see 2 subnets got created with the 2 different ranges: 10.10.1.0, 10.10.2.0/24/24, and both are in different availability zones. So let's go to root tables now, and this is our default root table for our test VPC. I'm using the same only, just I will modify the root towards IGW, internet gateway, so that we can access this load balancer from internet. Also these instances, if you provide public IPs to them. It is clear now. So we have created VPCs, subnets, routing table modification, and internet gateway creation, and attach it to VPC. So up to here we are clear. Then let's start the actual thing. Go to EC2 and create launch template. Create launch template. ELB, AG, template. This is version description. This is test version 1. So just I'm taking quick start here, and I will take Amazon Linux Mission, and let me take this second one. Instant type, let me choose T2 micro. Let's create new key pair here. My key, and give the date just for our reference. That's it. Even we do not use this in our lab, but let's create it. Create key pair. So no need to specify these things. We can specify these things in Autoscaling group. But anyway, let me configure few important things here. Advanced networking configuration. Add interface. And I would like to enable public IP for our reference. Even we can directly access these instances by using public IPs, or else we can ignore this if we assign private IP only. By using only load balancer IP we can access this. But anyway, just I'm enabling this public IP for those instances as well. And I would like to do one thing, create security group for this one. NSG, network security group, to allow HTTP and HTTPS as well as SSH. This I'm giving the same thing in description. And VPCs, I selected our VPC here. Let's select the rules, add rules here. HTTP from anywhere, the internet, HTTPS. So we are using web application in our case, so I'm allowing this web related traffic here. Also, if you would like to log in into this instances, we can enable SSH as well. This I'm giving SSH2 here. From anywhere. And in advanced details, just I would like to give user data to create web page. So by default, so while it is launching itself, it will launch web server. In that it will enable some script. So I'm already ready with the script, so let me show you this. This is the one. So if you copy and paste this, so it will automatically install the updates and install this HTTPD, and it will check the services, and this is our web page. So let me go back to here and paste it. Let's see. Everything is good now. Create launch template. Launch template got created now. Let's go back to EC2. and click on Autoscaling group, create Autoscaling group. First I'm giving our channel name, network console ASG Autoscaling group. Select the template, just now we created it. Okay, and only one version, there is no change in versions. This is the template, this is our key already reflected here. Click on next, select your VPC here. In the availability zones, we have created 2 subnets in 2 different zones, right? So this is the reason, guys. Without this, it won't accept. At least we have to select 2 zones here. That is the reason I created 2 subnets in 2 different zones. And click on next. Here directly we can choose load balancer here. So just attach it to a new load balancer. I'm selecting application load balancer here, and load balancer name, this is the one, the same one it is taking. This time we modify the name. Even we can modify the name after it is created. So but let me configure it. ALB application load balancer 1, and it is internet facing because we should be able to access this load balancer front-end IP from internet. So I'm clicking on internet facing, and this is a one. Everything seems good. Here we have to create target group. So target group for load balancer, it is auto scaling group target group. So I'm giving the name like that, target group. So it is listener EC2 instances listens on port number 80 because we are enabling that application. So I'm giving name like this, and no other settings are needed. Those are all optional. So click on next. It is asking something else. Let's go back here. Name can contain only alphabetic, alphanumeric. Okay. So let me remove this. Just I will give the name ASG target group like this. So it is still giving one error. One more field requires missing. Okay, let's go back here. What is missing here exactly? Okay, load balancer name. It is also same. So let me just remove like this. Let's see if I can create it. Yes, and now it is asking for min, max, and desired capacity here. So desired capacity is 2, so that it will launch 2 instances initially, and it will maintain minimum capacity 2 and maximum capacity also 2 as per our architecture diagram. Everything seems good. Click on next. Again, click on next here, and I'm not going to add any tag at the moment. So next. Everything seems good. We can verify the details here. Application is HTTP in our case. Everything seems okay. Min, max, and minimum capacity, desired capacity, everything is 2. Seems good. Create autoscaling group. So this is our autoscaling group. Here it is showing updating capacity. Okay, so let's open this EC2 instance page in new one and just click on instances. Let's see new instances getting created. So we can close this. Yeah, 2 instances getting created now. We can see the public IPs and the relevant NSG group details, everything here. Let's go back to this page, refresh it. You can see just click on monitoring here. You can see more details, but it would take some time. It will show these things in my group search, my desired capacity, everything here. It will show the details. Okay, anyway, let's go back to the load balancer. Let's see it got created or not. Load balancers. See, load balancer getting created. This is application load balancer, and it is showing us provisioning, just like this. So still it is in provisioning state. Meanwhile, let's go back to EC2 page, and here you can see 2 instances got created. Still it is in initializing state. Let's wait for some more time. So I will pause the video, guys. Once these are all ready, I will resume the video. So instances are ready now. Let's see if we can access these from internet, the relevant web page. Just I'm copying this public IP, and just I will like to open this new incognito mode, HTTP, paste over here, click on this. Here we go, guys. We can see this page. Welcome to network console, and this is the private IP address, and this is complete host name of that PC. So just let you drag here. You can see this is the private IP address of this PC. So I'm able to access this PC directly from internet because we have given this public IP here. And let me try to access the second one as well. This is the public IP of the second one. Copy here. Paste. Enter. Here we go, guys. This is the second one. So this is a first instance and this is second instance. So we are able to access this web page from internet using these public IP addresses individually. But we have configured load balancer as well. So let's go back to the load balancer and let's see the status. It is active now. Anyway, let's copy this DNS. This is the DNS name. Let's copy this. Go back to the web page, put it here. Let's see. Let me add HTTP here in front of this. So it is taking some time, I think. Okay, friends, I think still it is not working. Let's go back to the load balancer settings and see what's going on there. Okay, click on load balancer. And subnets are these. Network mapping. These are the details. Okay, security. Oh, here is the thing, guys. There is a default security group attached here. I think while creating, we have selected different security group. So let me modify it and let's attach our security group. This is the energy which we have created initially. So let's use the same one because here it allowed HTTP, HTTPS, SSH, everything. So click on save changes. So after modify this, let's go back to this and test it. Okay. Yep, it's already working. Fine. So now we are so it is giving the IP address of this first emission. So this is the model. Let's go back to EC2 and terminate one instance. So as this is, see, if you observe this, we can see two different IP address. So one session is going to for first PC and second one is going to secondary. second instance. Okay, so our load balancer is working perfectly. So anyway, so now let's test the auto scaling group. Let's go back here and let's terminate one instance and see. So as of now, we can see only PC1 and PC2 IP addresses, guys. Let's note down these so that you can understand. So this is for EC2 1 and this IP is for EC2 2. EC2 2. Okay, so we can see these two IPs only here as of now. So let's go back to EC2 and we can terminate the first one, which is having 170 IP. Let's stop this instance or completely terminate this instance, no problem. So it is terminating now, and if we clear the sessions, filters, so you can see only one instance is running now. Let's go back to our test and do it. So currently it is sending the request. It is taking some time to do the things. Let's see. Showing as gateway timed out for some time. We can do those settings as well, but yeah. So yeah, it is showing the standard 10.1.127 is the IP address. Yeah, this is the one. Now it is sending the request to only second instance. If you refresh, again it is still sending to second one only. Now let's go back to EC2 instance status and see if any new instance is up. Still not. Let's wait for some more time. Okay, here we can see the new instances is launching the different public IP, and you can observe the different private IP. Still it is showing as initializing checks. Let's wait for some more time to completely up. And you can note down this name. This is for the third one. Still it is showing an initializing. Let's go back to our auto-scaling or load balancer target group status. Let's see what it is showing. And here, okay. Let's go back to our web page and try. Here we go, guys. We can see the third instance IP here now. Now we can see only third instance and second instance IPs here. The first instance is completely turned off, so we cannot see that. So like this, guys. So the auto-scaling group, auto-scaling feature is launched another instance with our specific settings. So finally we have successfully completed this lab. In this lab, we have created VPC with internet gateway and created public subnets, application load balancer, we used auto-scaling group, min max desired capacity as 2. So it got, we got 2 instances launched, and we were able to access those instances using application load balancer. Then we terminated one instance, it failed, and application load balancer stopped the sending this traffic towards failed instance, and auto-scaling group launched new instance with the feature, and the application load balancer started sending that traffic towards that newly launched instance. So in upcoming video, I will complete this architecture behind the Palo Alto, and you can see how we can access these web servers securely using Palo Alto firewall. Thank you so much guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe and encourage me to create more videos like this. Thank you.